Okay. I'm just gonna skip ahead to like skips the setup time and stuff. Uh, Personally, if you're just doing this just to clear stickies, and it's not worth it. I think you should just walk out. Honestly, I just think it's a little I just don't think it matters. Like you should just let your classes that clear stickies do it. For your sack, I would straight up just I guess if they're giving you space like this because they're playing really far back, this is good. If you wanted to, you could have your team walk up further with you and play and actually stand top left here. Sorry, I'm turning down my music. Um, you could have your team walk up and maybe play your sniper up here at this top left. Just because they're giving you some, yeah, this is pretty good. But your pyro should be up here too, sitting with you, as well at this point. Because you're just gonna die to the soldier now. If you're at least if you stay there, you'll die. But yeah, you guys working your sniper here would be huge. Yeah. Otherwise, if you're not gonna do that, you should just put two stickies down. And what I usually do is I just bomb over here, straight onto playground. I just try to kill their sniper if he's up here. If their sniper isn't up there, if I don't see him as I'm bombing, then I'll curve and I'll try to land and force their medic wherever they are. This is good though. They use banners super early, and you get that kill too. Nice. Uh, just be careful here. Whoa! Oh my god. You should, in general. Oh my god, this is. Oh my god. You guys just weren't gonna trade? I thought you were just gonna trade Ubers. Holy shit. That's scary. Normally you would just trade here and then play post, honestly. But they kind of just let you walk in and do whatever you wanted, so. Yeah. Just make sure, yeah, they're holding aggro on hill here. Just make sure, you need to make sure that you're swinging with the rest of your team. I was just about to say sniper as here. But yeah, your pyro and stuff, these people here and your scout too. These people need to be ready to swing hill, and if they're not ready, then you need to be getting their attention and making sure that they know that it's their job to get ready to walk with you here. Because you can't ever swing this wide alone. It's just it's just never good. Um, you end up losing someone else too. Toei. So yeah, here on this walk up, you should be using stickies, honestly. Just in general. You should be using stickies here to pressure rock out and make them back up. As well as this is the other thing I was gonna say. Um Whenever you're walking over a hill like this, unless your side tunnel players are pushing out of side tunnel and meeting you here, you kind of have to always assume that there's at least one person hiding here. So if you're ever walking like this, like don't walk past this kind of, hold on, you need to get back in your cam. Don't walk past this kind of thing here until you at least splash check this, or you ask someone if this is clear or not, or if they can push this or not. Because otherwise this is exactly what's gonna happen, where this guy can walk at you now because these people are ready to fight you. It's unfortunate that you get dropped there though. That really sucks. There is kind of a lot of people involved in that for it going to be a trade. I'm not sure if you guys knew that it was even or whatever, but if it's a trade over hill, I would take my scout and me, or honestly just a solo on me as demo here, and shoot this rock, shoot them down here to force them if they're back here, and then fight from there in post and play wide with your sniper over here if you can, because you have high ground on them then. So your med did die. As long as you guys can honestly just regroup right now. The biggest thing that I would say, right now, if you're ever in a situation where you're saying that you're leaving, just tell the rest of your team to just get out too. Especially if they're in a place where they could have left where you were. Because now your sniper dies. And now probably someone else on your team is gonna die in the next couple seconds. No, or not, I guess. You guys aren't just peeking, you guys aren't peeking anything, so. Yeah, if you guys like just played your like pace better, they probably should have retaken hill here. Honestly, as soon as your sniper died, they should have walked up, but they just kind of like sat there. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And now you peek without your sniper here, and now like yeah, you guys are like just on different spawn timers now the whole time. But they just keep giving you guys space. They keep backing up. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me really. They're playing super passive. Yeah. Damn. Okay. This is really good aggression though on that guy. I like this a lot too. This is chill. I would keep chasing tracks here for sure because they're down there. Yes, this is so good. Okay, also another thing you can do, I wouldn't walk over here. I would go around tracks this way. Because if you walk up here, you can just shoot your stickies and pipes over this, and this is a crazy angle on these people leaving. Like, you probably would have killed their sniper and their pyro, honestly. And maybe their medic, too. Like if you just come around here instead. Oh, okay, you're gonna use. Okay, but this is also really bad because it's a solo demo. That's unfortunate. Yeah, but yeah, if you just like walked around here, like you would have like destroyed them honestly without even needing to use. But yeah, in this situation here, anyways, like um, even if you like did have ad and like your people were with you, I still think this isn't a great Uber to take simply because like there's just so much cart time you need to push for third, and like unless you like are in a place where you can be like have everybody forward so no one can get to card guaranteed while you have people sit on it and push it all the way along here. Or if you guys just like play slow, get card up, let Ubers get even if you have to, and then go trade normally. Um, or like you can run a sack too, like into third, like from second. Like you can just like sack it up, especially if your spy was behind. I'm not sure if they were, but like anytime you cap a point, honestly, like one thing that I try to do and I should probably remind myself more often is like ask my spy if they're behind to sack on the next point potentially. Otherwise, like if you have kills to roll off of, don't, of course, but like you did kill their demo, so like you probably didn't need to sack honestly. But like I still definitely would have like pushed up here at least and shot the pipes and stickies up this thing. So I forgot to hit record. Fuck. Yeah, that sucked. Oh, you are? Okay, cool. That's good. I was gonna say, I usually record these for people, but... Okay. So they're gonna take a really bad Uber into your house here. Yeah. Um, yeah, they just kind of killed, like, literally nothing. They killed you and your pyro, and then they get your sniper. But that doesn't matter, like, at all. So, yeah. They had Uber, and they kind of just wasted it. Um, right now, because you guys are close to Uber, if the situation was different, like if you didn't have like big ad on them right now, basically, I would have told you that you should like focus on getting your sniper catwalk and then like drawing up this hill here. But because you have ad, you want everybody involved in this Uber. So I would straight up take like a scout demo Uber into them. Actually, you might need to do scout. Sorry, not scout demo. You might need to do demo pyro still, just because it's like the pyro air blast thing. You might have to. Um, actually, no, I don't think so. I think you can do a scout demo. Your scout can shoot the pyro, and you can have your heavy rollout catwalk with your sniper, and then go to bend from catwalk, and like be able to either hold bend and prevent them from walking at it and peeking cart, or he can like push into bend as well if he gets like a flash and gets a buff or something. And after you kill this pyro, you can like potentially keep going off of this as like the other thing with the rest of your Uber. But if you like use up here with your scout and like your guys here, this pyro will get melted, so it won't be a big factor in your Uber. That's unfortunate. I didn't see how you died. I might go back, honestly. So this is like it's just a personal review, so I'll go back. Hold on. I'm gonna go back a little bit further, actually.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, that's when your sniper died. Okay, okay. I know where we are now. So this is just after they took their Uber. Okay, let's see. Yeah, right now you want to be focusing. The big thing for third, I would say, that like wins you this point is like, hold on, I'm gonna slow this down a little bit. I might rewind again because I might just talk about third. Actually, I'll let it play out and then I'll talk about third after, honestly. I'll just let the demo play and I'll just go back after. Whatever. I wouldn't take this Uber through Catwalk though, is the thing. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I would honestly, if you're gonna take this Uber, I would just either come out here, like towards slope, and just walk up this way, or just have these stickies get cleared and just walk out of house. Going through Catwalk is like, you don't really want to be up here because like it just puts you like directly in this sight line as opposed to like your medic can like hug walls to avoid it or like cross here to avoid it and like I don't know, it's just not a good place to push from anyways because it's like a smaller door as well. Use your stickies to clear out bend as well if you're ever shooting it. Try not to shoot pipes there. Yeah, I like how you jump out immediately. That's like something that I really like because a lot of demos like don't do that. They'll just like kind of like stand there and like die sometimes. You should always try to jump out if you can. Yeah, or they'll just like waddle out. Yeah. Okay, here you need to focus on these walk-ups. You need to focus on clearing bend out first because if this guy is still here, he's just gonna peek at the same time that like their demo does, and that you're gonna get shredded. You also don't have anybody here to actually watch this and prevent him from coming back in after you did spam him out anyways. So like either you're heavy, because what I would do on Pudis last season on Upward, and like what in general like I think heavy should be doing, is your sniper goes catwalk, your heavy goes catwalk and sits on your sniper, and if you guys are playing to take bend, your soldier jumps up here and just watches it and is able to splash rockets here. And for post, if you get like, if their spy dies or something, then your heavy, or like, you know, if it's just post in general and you like have a kill on bend or something, your heavy drops down and you can push into bend himself, basically. That's what I would do usually, as I would literally just play our sniper, because that's how you win this point. I'll go in more depth later, but upward third is all about like getting your sniper catwalk. Well, these guys are so caught. Okay, low-key, straight up, you don't stop chasing here, I say, honestly. They're down, like, their whole team. There's no way they're gonna get back to cart. If your medic dies here, you should not go to cart, also. Like, just in general, as demo. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. You definitely could have caught them out in tiles, though. But it's whatever, honestly. You didn't really need to, because, like, you got third, so... And you have tiles anyway, so it's not like you had to really focus on retaking it or anything. Right now, I think it's more important that you play to be pressuring HubSpot with the rest of your team and making it, like, the big thing about Upward last is that you need to be peeking with your whole team from tiles to be, number one, shooting gun, but number two, be pressuring their sniper and combo. Um, if you guys are peeking together, it's like a lot more intimidating, especially for their sniper because he's dead right now, but um like that would have been a really good time to just stay wide, but you kind of like isolate yourself here by like walking over to crates. Yeah, if their sniper dies and they have no gun, honestly, you can straight up just like walk out of here. They had no gun, honestly. Straight up, you could have dried this. Um, you had tiles already. You get your sniper set up here, and you just leave your pyro and sniper in tiles. You fall out of here, out of the window, or you come at Harry Potter. Either or, it doesn't really matter. You can shoot. Harry Potter is down here, like under the stairs. Yeah, you can just like jump up through here, like this little drop down. But like you either come out Harry Potter or you fall out this window, and you can meet your soldier main, because it's under the stairs over here. Yeah, but you come out here, you like shoot up here to pressure this heavy out. You have your soldier jump from main, and he bombs pub spot, like during all that. And you can either like, you'll definitely kill this demo, This heavy will most likely be pressured out, or he'll die as well because there's a soldier bombing him and he's getting spammed by demo. And you can have your own sniper be like, here, set up tiles, shooting them as you're doing that at the same time, and then also trying to keep their gun down with your spy. So, who can be like, just enforcing the gun. Straight up, your spy should enforce the gun on this point. If they don't, then they need to be doing that. You can also just straight up, just never go through here if you don't have people here, honestly. Like, honestly, your heavy should be in here watching this. Yeah, your Putus. Your Putus should be here. Your Putus shouldn't be in clock here or in tile. Where are they? What the fuck? Oh, okay. Well, they just died, but it doesn't really matter. Um. Yeah, this is chill. Just focus on shooting that heavy. Don't crouch though. I don't know. I wouldn't crouch behind this cart, low-key. Like, if you're gonna be pushing the cart, you want to be like doing something at the same time. Like, if you have to be the one that goes to it, you should be like trapping off here or like here or up here, so they can't come out of spawn and start shooting you as soon as you're on it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Honestly, it's probably better to just leave then in general, because you were down like people. Just call a reset. It gets really, really hard to push this point after you're down like 4 people sometimes. Like, honestly, especially if you have kills, it's almost better to just call a straight up reset, and instead of like you guys just losing like 2 or 3 people like in the next like 20 seconds in between that, and them getting all their spawners up and getting reset. Because now, instead of like just keeping tiles down, your heavy's gonna die here if he stays doing this, by the way. Their sniper's just gonna shoot him. Yeah. You guys need to take tiles together. Like, just cross from under. Let your Putus go clock. Your Putus is like the only player that needs to go clock ever. Just send your combo under to take tiles. Work your sniper kill gun together. And then either trade and force them here, or like just dry fight and bomb them in pub spot while your sniper's peeking. The gun has to always go down though. You should always kill the gun before you either like dry or trade on this map. And as long as you have people like actually shooting it from different places, so they don't all just have to tunnel one place, then it will go down. Like right now, you could honestly bomb pub spot right now because this gun is useless. But obviously, like that's like hindsight 2020. But yeah, you should. It's also like not your job necessarily to kill the gun. Like, you're a part of it, but like you're not the main person that needs to be like tunneling the gun super hard to the point where you like have to go take these like angles like this. Like, straight up, like literally just stay here and just jiggle peek it with your stickies. Just charge stickies at the gun. Your soldier can spam it from down here through this crack. Like, you can literally shoot through this. Your spy, if if their heavy isn't here at the time, but you can enforcer it from down here. Or like from Harry Potter down here. This is a really good spot. This is where my spy does it from a lot of the time. And your sniper can be peeking behind you to shoot their sniper if he tries to shoot you while you're shooting the gun. And let it be known, your sniper can also shoot the gun. Your sniper should also shoot the gun. 150 on the gun is huge. On for it. I actually saw that earlier from their POV. No. Speed. Okay.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Goddamn. That's good. Yeah. Um, for your stickies, each of these do 300 damage. So you should literally like, you should never stack more than 2, honestly. Like, 2 is like, I want to fucking hit someone with a nuclear bomb. 3 is like shooting like a missile that has like the power of the sun. Like, there's just no point. Like, Yeah, like you can just spread them out here, like across this, to give them like either like it's kind of dumb, but like it takes them longer to get out of spawn potentially, which is like literal seconds. But also just like it gives them more directions to look at, so they potentially miss one of your stickies as they're clearing another one and they die.
4,
But like
3,
I would like spread them around like
2,
cart and shit too here,
1.
and like these doors around. There's also a thing you can do. I'm sure you know this, but like if you have 8 stickies already and you start shooting more, they'll det in the sequence that you put them down. So if you track the sequence you put your stickies down and then just retrap this platform here, you can have your stickies det like one at a time across these doorways. So that's what I used to do. I don't do it anymore, honestly. I just det all them at the same time now. I low-key kind of do it on Vigil still sometimes though, but not upward. Your beam should also be like, okay, I remember this actually. I was ringing for you guys on Saturday or something, I think. But like, um, your team should like play up here to prevent them from doing this, like getting cart time like this. Yeah, everybody's playing very, very scared. Your soldier should also be like up here, low key on this side. Yeah, you are. Yeah, and then there's sniper peeks this. Honestly, I would say your medic and pyro should be out here, like straight up. Like your gun, like the whole reason your medic plays out like this is because you have your demo up here to be denying top right so the sniper can't get up here. And your medic and pyro play up here to prevent people from walking at you and killing you before they use on you or you getting dropped in this trade. The only reason you would play back is like at the start because you're anticipating a sack. But like afterwards, like you want to play up so that you actively deny the space that they're trying to take. Because even if their sniper goes flank, you can just have like you can just sit here and you can shoot him and have your sniper peek from playground and peek him at the same time. And if you're shooting him and your sniper shooting him and you can have your spy go in at the same time, which is like most ideal because it's a dry fight at this point. Because like the thing is, once once Ubers are out of the way, you don't have to worry about like I shouldn't say you don't have to worry about dying, but I mean like if you die for a cause or like as your whole team is fighting, it's totally worth it because then you have the chance of like actually winning the point and winning the fight. It's kind of hard to like explain like when I'm talking about it like this, but basically like in post fights or dry fights, there should be no baiting. Like that's when everybody needs to like start fighting and peek out. Like me on Pudis, there for example, like when we call post fights on Upward, I can send you my POVs of me playing Pudis as well if you want to like like check this or whatever. But like if it's post fight or whatever, I can be like 40 or 130 HP. If my spy asks me to peek out or like on flank or whatever, I still swing out anyways, even if I'm like 140 HP, because I just know it's something for them to look at, for them not to be looking at my spy. Like that's when your spy should be going in for like plays, is like in post Ubers and when your whole team is going to be playing out and fighting them, so they have to look forwards. Yeah, because if your whole team hides, then they can just look backwards and your spy does nothing the whole game. And then they kill your spy and then they can only look forwards. But if you guys make them look forwards by walking at them and fighting them during the post-Uber and like preventing them from getting set up or getting their sniper here or like getting the players on playground, sorry. Like that's how you like win this point. That's how you hold it. It's okay. I can I can probably help with that, honestly. So another big thing that I'm very curious to see. Right now, this is still super, super winnable. You guys just need to focus on like number one, not going here. Don't go here, like ever as a combo. Don't go here. You should always go to tracks here, and you should be playing around, meeting up with your sniper and everybody getting buffed, and then you guys peek from here at the same because your spy was alive. I just saw him. I'm like 90% sure. But you should know where their sniper is. So you're getting calls on their sniper, so you know where he is. So your sniper's looking at him. And as you guys are swinging out here together, and the key word is you have to swing wide. You can't walk up like tracks like this and walk close because that's where they are and they'll just kill you. You have to swing wide and stay out here so your sniper has space to shoot them. But your spy should decloak on their sniper as you guys are swinging out like this. It's kind of hard to like tell everyone to do this basically without like them knowing it themselves to an extent. Yeah. That's like the yeah, that's like the thing. So like if you guys do like team map talks and stuff like that would be really beneficial. Like that's one thing that I preach a lot is like map talks as a team. So that way if your main caller or someone says one thing, everybody instantly knows what to do instead of it being like needing to explain everything to them. It's like yeah, like if you say like let's go tracks. Yeah, word. Like if you say okay, we're gonna go tracks with our sniper, then like your combo knows they have to go out here, they wait for you and your sniper, they get buffed, and your heavy soldiers stay here with your engineer. Like and that's it. And then your spy is like ready to get on them. In this situation. So this is huge. This is okay. Okay, their sniper's gone actually, so you should still swing out here in this case, for example. Even like low key, even if their sniper doesn't die, if your spy starts shooting their sniper, that's still like enough pressure to start walking. Nice. You do get their sniper though, so this is huge. And your spy gets their med too. Nice. So you guys do end up playing wide here. That's good. Your medic needs to go wide with you though. They're like hugging the wall. Everybody needs to just swing out, especially when their sniper is dead. Like there's no reason to hug walls. Oh, this is a free kill. Delicious sniper kill right here. Oh, okay, wait, never mind. That was their med. I was like, holy shit, how did he hit that? Okay. This is very good, though, that you guys reset hill. I like this. The only thing I have to say here, though, is you should move your gun back forward to watch this and have your NG sit on cart so he doesn't, so they don't, like, spy cap this. Because they should spy cap this, honestly, low-key. Like, someone has to sit on cart here. If they don't spy cap this, then I'm gonna, like, scream low-key. Oh, this guy's behind, too. Wait, this guy's just gonna cap. Wait, this guy's so dumb. He's a pro. Never mind. Never gonna say anything ever again. But I'm never gonna speak ever again. I don't know why this guy didn't just gap low-key, but whatever. He wanted the med kill over like over the point. That is kind of a feed from like if any of you guys walk in right now, it's honestly a feed. Like I'll say. Like right now, like you need to be focusing. If your med dies like that in this situation, you really need to be focusing on like, okay, their medic died too, so like we don't have to worry about it being crazy disad or anything. We just need to let our spy spot shit if we can, and then play around finding where their sniper is and peeking out after. Because honestly, if you listen to me talk about like Highlander a lot or at all, like I'll talk about sniper a lot because like sniper is a very big part of the game, especially right now. Like all about like creating space for your own and denying space from theirs. Yeah, your sniper was alone on tracks there. It's kind of unfortunate. I think that's another example of you guys needing to go tracks as like a team. And your medic also should look backwards for themselves more often, and your pyro should like sit on your sniper in that situation. Because no one else can really do it. Your scout and medic have to walk with your demo to keep people off of them and play wide like this. So your medic needs to heal you. Oh my god. Okay. If their sniper is doing this, okay, if I unpause, you get headshot here. I'm gonna be sad. Okay, but if he's doing that, just don't peek that anymore. Just come up here. Just come up here, like straight up. Like just shoot up here, low key. Because this way you can like deny catwalk really hard. You could fuck these guys up on catwalk hella, like. And even in general, if they're doing that, you can like just walk through bend and like do this if you want to, just to like fight them for a second, and then you can reset if you have to. You end up killing their medic. Oh yeah, that's chill. It's not going. I will say it's not going like bad then, honestly. So, you guys use. So you need to kill Okay, good. I was gonna say you need to kill Cart first, but you just did that, so that's good. Yeah, they also do not have Uber, so you should not be afraid of like them using. You only really need to worry about getting calls on their spy. Nice. Your demo is like peeking alone, so wait, I need to send my TikToks. My streak is gonna end. Oh, that sucks. Um, your sniper really like being out here when the rest of you guys are back here is an issue. This is a big disconnect. Either like you should all be out here shooting them, or like you should be back here like shooting cart, or like shooting catwalk. So that's like the big thing, I would say. Was it here? It's not, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I don't. For me, it doesn't really matter, honestly. I just want it in a place where I could go to get ammo, like when I need it. If it's far away from me, I get pissed. But you can put your heavy on cart right now, honestly, and like they're gonna s- they're gonna spy cat. Oh, they had ad too. Okay. Okay. If they had ad, honestly, I don't know if you knew that, but then you should just give this up. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the other side, but if they had ad, then like you should just play to give this up, honestly, because you guys holding like tiles or not tiles, sorry, holding pub is more important. That's a really bad death from the sniper. This is also going to be really bad if these guys die here. Okay, let's chill. Okay, guys are resetting pub spot now. Your engineer can like build his gun to level 3 and then move it instead of like building guns over and over again. Yeah, or yeah, at least level 2, honestly. That's chill too. Um I low-key don't like this spot. I was getting like I thought this spot is where like heavies should sit a lot of the time. And I was getting a review and like it like said that heavies like going here is low-key OP. Because all your job is like you just deny the bomb and you can just not peek sniper. If he's in the crack shot, you can just like go over here. But this way you can't get spammed out if demos walk up and start shooting you here. Because this way you can just be here to deny your bomb like it's your job, and then if they use, you just kite back so you don't take any damage. And then afterwards you come back in with 450 and crit heals and you play out. So yeah. It's honestly like your demo can like just be the one to shoot car a lot of the time, really. Unless your heavy is in Carson or like gay spot, then your computers can do it more. Card is honestly not even far enough that you would need your heavy here right now. So it's more important that your Pudis is like denying people for like bombing pub spot. Well, if they knew that your Pudis was here, like they could have just bombed you, honestly, and they would have gotten a lot of value. I guess you have a gun up right now, but okay, well you just lost it. Oh my god. That's unfortunate. I've literally seen that happen to my demo, like in our season. That's so unfortunate. I think you guys just kind of panicked because they got really close to capping. Um, yeah, this is like the time where I would put your heavy down here now. Like if card is there, like now your heavy should go here. That's chill. I don't know how that happened, honestly. Yeah, they're gonna get that. Unfor Um, I'll just open up upgrade. Yeah, all good. Hello. So like for upward, as I was saying, like for the sack, like I just do this. It's purely for your spy to cross, by the way. Like this sack is only for your spy. Like if you can kill their sniper or you can kill anyone, then like it's huge, obviously, and you should obviously be like trying to trade yourself out if you can. But like the main reason you do this is that your spy can get behind and get telly, so that there's it's harder for them to get back to the point faster. That's like a really big factor in you guys taking upward first, honestly, is them having like their spawns are basically doubled. Not doubled, sorry, but there's like a like 150% spawn timer if they don't have their teleporter up. Because the rollout is like so long. As for like anything else, like after you sack for your trade, like straight up, I wouldn't want to linger too long, honestly. Like I'm a really big fan of getting Ubers out of the way as soon as possible and then immediately starting to play for dry fights because I'm more confident in like the fact that I can like actually make things happen and help my team win more in a dry fight as opposed to like getting a crazy Uber exchange and like just having everything work out perfectly from there. Um because realistically, when you guys trade Ubers, no one should die on either side. So you guys need to like get their invincibility out of the way so that you can kill them effectively as 9 people without them having the ability to like save people for the point. That's like your whole goal basically. So when you're taking your trade, like I would just go fast with it over hill and just walk this way. Or like around here low key, like kinda like this. And just try to like literally your only job, like I don't care about shooting gun. If their demo dies, for example, or their sniper dies, maybe I'll play up here and I'll like shoot gun if I can. This is like with my pyro and sniper playing up with me. But otherwise, like the gun is not your priority at all. You literally only want to focus on shooting people that are gonna make them use. So either like their medic or their demo, I would say. In this situation. Yeah, it's all good. All good. Um, but yeah, for like for your posts, I would assume that most teams would give you space, honestly, because most teams probably aren't gonna like know that they should play up and have to like walk forward to deny you here. Because like that's like kind of the misconception is that you have to actually walk at their sniper. You can't back up. You have to walk at him. Because the more distance you put between him and you, the better the class he is. That's like the biggest thing that people don't really like kind of realize. You have to walk at their sniper. So if they don't do that, then you can like just work your sniper here. You can just play here. You can like trap this off and bully them out from there. If they do play up into you and you're unable to take this space, you can work you and your sniper over to this side and play like kind of like around here, like around main tracks. Like your sniper can go over here and you can play like around here, like this kind of area. And you can play to help playground by shooting people off of it or getting them weak. Or you can like play to like edge up this corner like this. And if you put your sniper over here and yourself over here, it like prevents them because like basically like putting your sniper here prevents them from being able to peek out here anymore and like play out here without like risking peeking him. And then you as demo, you can obviously just like if you get space off that, you can like slowly edge up further like the space that they're trapped in with your stickies. You can kind of just do that until you pressure them out or get kills on them as they try to commit. So your classes that should be taking playground also are your heavy, scout, and soldier, I would say. And your spy also, if your spy isn't doing this already, your spy should always be sapping the gun in post. Like always, always. And yeah, in post is the keyword. Don't sap during the Ubers. Because during Ubers, people should have nothing else to look for but spy. Because their whole job is to just not die. because they're not going to peek anything, so they'll just look for spies so they don't die to spy. That's like essentially first though. Unless you have any questions. Okay. So once you cap first or you get close to where they start leaving, you can like run a sack in a second. Like I pretty much would, honestly. Unless you have some kind of thing to play off of already, like a sniper kill or like a kill on their hill players or like maybe their side tunnel players as well. Those kind of things. Otherwise, like just run a sack and try to create an advantage for yourself, honestly. Because like if you die, it doesn't matter. You spawn in 5 seconds. People just need to like not also die within those 5 seconds before you get there. That's like their only job, basically, is like after you get a sack is like just live until we're ready to actually have a real fight again. Yeah, exactly. Precisely. That at any time. If you're gonna die ever, it should be at the same time. So obviously that's not always possible, but yeah. At least in like planned pushes, like that's how it should be. I mentioned it earlier, but for situations like this, like you just always want to peek together with people, and also, my sticky goes like wherever their sniper is called. Like my first sticky, this is like a thing that like goes for like any kind of Koth map too. Like first sticky instantly goes like to where their sniper is gonna be, because if you can hit him for like that 30 or 40 damage, your sniper can then either quickscope him or he body shots him and then he instantly dies. And then you guys can play wide and you don't have to play like scared anymore. So like if I'm gonna fight Hill, it comes down to okay, where's sniper? And then my spy says, oh, he's Zaps. Like, okay, peeking now, shooting sniper, and you walk over. And all your fights should be like fast as well, I should say. Like you shouldn't linger in areas too long. Because the longer you stay in one place, the higher likelihood that you're going to die. Because you're going to take more damage because they all can start shooting that area. Instead of, like, having to shoot along with you and you being able to, like, move and dodge projectiles and shit. But yeah, like, as soon as you start pressuring their sniper and your sniper's peeking, like, you can start peeking, like, for free more. You can pressure people off of this rock. Most likely, they're going to trade at this point. So then you can just, like, literally be on you. If their pyro isn't involved in this, for example, and you're able to like walk forward, you can like take your Uber and like try to shoot their side tunnel players if they're here potentially. To make them either force flashes or get kills on these people. The biggest thing is that you just can't end your Ubers in a place where you're gonna like instantly explode and be dead for the post. So you have to know that like after you take your Uber, once you get to like kind of 30%ish, you gotta know that you have to like not necessarily jump out, but you kind of have to like go back to like where your people are and where the people can help you. That's just kind of like a general thing whenever you're like ending Ubers though, because a lot of people will just like stay forward and they'll just like blow up and die. Yeah, I mentioned it earlier, but like if you don't know that this is clear or not, just like splash check it a little bit. Splash checking in general is like huge. I do it all the time. Like you can like check if like anyone's hiding here. Like obviously this rock you should spam in general, but like once you kind of get them off of here and there's nothing here, then you can kind of like roll forward. There's usually gonna be a gun here, so you have to like play slow to kill that first, and then you can kind of push off of that in just a second afterwards. As for like fighting from here, I personally just like swinging off of here as my soldier bombs, either shooting tracks or shooting this if they are like dumb and they put their whole team here, and we just nuke them. Because your team should straight up be doing like, if they put people there, your soldier gets buffed. He does a fucking like high bomb off of this. He lands on them here. Your pyro are swinging here at the same time, shooting them like this. And your heavy is swinging out of this window and gunning them down, as your sniper is also swinging over here. Like that's like the most ideal way to go about it, is you guys are all fighting them. Like again, like you guys are all fighting them together at the same time. Your soldier's committing on them. Your spy is decloaking if he's behind. Your sniper's peeking. You're fighting. You're shooting people. All that shit. Really, like, on offense, like, you set the pace for everything. So the thing that I like my mentality is, like, if we're setting the pace, why not set it up to give us the highest likelihood of success like the first time we try it, instead of like, you know, like doing like a bunch of different other things, like a bunch of different little things. Like just do one big organized push together, where you guys do like a countdown basically. Okay, like key bomb in 3, 2, 1, like bomb now, I'm swinging, like that kind of shit. As for third, I mentioned it earlier, but like third mostly to me is about getting your sniper here. Once your sniper is here, they can't play peek out anymore to shoot cart, and they have to hide back here. And at that point, they can't shoot you on hill, so you can take space up hill. You can get people here, so they can't fight this anymore to shoot cart. And then like you can just start like, again, kind of like edging up the space you have here with stickies if they're not really fighting you. For your trades, I said it earlier, but just do like demo pyros. Just trade here. Check this spot, obviously. Check this spot as well. And also don't be afraid to like work card up more often. Like if you don't know what to do, for example, and card is like out here, like you can just come play on cart, honestly. Like this is a fine time to play on cart, because right now what you're doing is you're like preventing people from like being able to swing out here and walk to it at the same time as your team is pushing it. That's a fine time to play cart, but other than that, like you don't really ever need to be like going to it yourself, unless you're getting ammo. I do that sometimes, but yeah, honestly, once you like, especially if their sniper dies, if you're able to like kill their gun at that point, then like you can just like swing out here and like just keep pressuring them. You were doing a good job of pressuring them like out here like this, so this was really good. I said earlier, but you could just chase them in tiles. If their sniper is dead, there's no point in crossing under. The whole point you would cross under is so that their sniper can shoot you here, so you like just avoid the shot entirely. But if he's dead, you can just have your combo and sniper just go straight into tiles, to like at least get them set up and like potentially kill gun if it's up already. Jesus, I'm terrible. There you go, like kill gun if it's up already. And then you can like either, like I said, like fall out or like meet your team. Or like you can just tell your sniper and pyro to go tiles and you can start fighting from like main tracks immediately if you have space. Thing that makes Upward Last really hard for like, at least when you're playing it in like the higher divisions, I found was the aspect of like making them like having an Uber that forces them to use their Uber as well. Because on Upward, they can like literally just kite into spawn if you use, and not like, you know, not have to use at all. So the solution that like my mentors and I kind of like were talking about, and then like he was like telling me, was like, yeah, that's kind of what you should be doing, honestly. Is you can like send your scout and soldier. This is, I don't know, I'm just kind of like telling you this, like you could like refer it to them as well. But like during your Uber, if you pop out of here, like out of here or out of main, these two guys quickly run to cart and they try to get as much cart time as possible. And like the very second that anyone on your team says like they use or whatever, these guys need to book it the fuck back out of here and not die on cart. Because you need to get cart time to prevent them from kiting into spawn, and like, because you know, if they kite your Uber into spawn, then you just cap, right? So you have to force them to come out by like forcing cap, and you can't like just make them only shoot at cart if you don't like, if you only play cart. So you have to like use into them and make them like take damage and shit too. So you like force them with a combination of like using your Uber and shooting them if they're here, and also being able to pressure cart so they can't, so they're forced to stay out and can't kite into spawn. Otherwise they lose. Yeah, and then really like just nobody dies during the Uber. Like this can pretty much just always be like a solo demo, I would say, honestly, like this Uber. And you guys like, I would usually just end in main tracks and we'd buff Marsolder, and then we would just have him bomb pub spot as I'm shooting this stuff. So. And I said it earlier, but the gun should always be down before you do something like this. So the priority is always like killing the gun first, and then you go take your dry fight or your Uber exchange or add whatever the fuck. So that's kind of it for the offense side, unless you have any like questions. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess just one last thing. for last. Don't be afraid to just like go to their spawn, like straight up. Like you doing this is like your job, like on upward last, honestly. You don't have to worry about cart. Kind of unless you're like literally the only person alive, then like fine, you can like do this, basically what I was saying before or whatever. But like otherwise, let your other people push cart and you need to just sit on their spawn, because the whole idea is like if we just block them from getting to the cart or block them from getting out of spawn, they can't touch it and stop it in the first place. So that's why you just want to get to their spawn and like actually lock them out from walking to cart. Sorry, nothing for offense, right? Okay. For defense, a lot of it is just gonna be like a defense will be quicker because I kind of like said what defense does on offense too. But defense basically like your team just needs to play out here with you so you can like actively deny this. If their sniper ever dies, by the way, you should yell at your entire team to peek out, and you should like if you're not doing it already, like if you kill like their combo for example, like somehow like if they sack or whatever, you should go kill their cart pushers if you can as well. So you should like try to stagger their cart pushers as often as you can. The main thing though is like if their sniper dies, you all immediately swing out and you all shoot them. And you just nuke them with your sniper. So, and that applies to anything. So, for when you're leaving, I like this trap. This trap actually kills more people than you would think, honestly. Like literally just doing that. Like I actually kill people all the time by just throwing stickies there, and like this trap I would say kills more people than this one for me, honestly. And like you can just do that. Otherwise, like playing around here, playing around their sniper. Oh, I'm awful. You just need to like basically like don't peek their sniper actively. So you can like play around here and rotate around like shooting them from here and shit like that. But you just want to put yourself in their sniper's line of sight, depending on which side of hill he's on. So if he's right side, then you just like don't peek it really. Or like if you are gonna peek it, then you swing out with your sniper, or you're already playing out with your sniper to like prevent him from peeking in the first place. So retakes, I said it before, just play wide and just make sure that your team plays wide with you and that your sniper doesn't like die early. For third, it actually wasn't too bad, honestly. I mentioned it earlier, but don't be afraid to like walk through buckets sometimes. Like especially if their sniper is just like hard watching main and they're still trying to stack players up slope. You can still punish them from walking up there, sorry. And it also allows you to shoot to pressure catwalk as well, if needed. This angle is really good, like just in general, like for shooting cart and stuff like that. Like, so make sure you're shooting cart as well anytime you can. If their sniper dies as well as this one, especially, you guys can swing like out to tracks and like shoot them here. Like straight up. Like if they sit here in this spot, like you guys can swing all the way out here and shoot them. So, just don't be afraid. As well as like if you're doing the thing we are ending wide, I would low-key do this more often than like single deading on their sniper, as I would just try to throw down stickies on him and just try to kill him like that. Or if he's like, you know, if he keeps walking over them, like then I'll dead. But otherwise you want to see if you can like just kill people rather than like, I don't know, it kind of depends. Like you can like pressure doorways a lot by just like putting these down, but sometimes snipers are just like oblivious, and if you don't like down them, they'll just keep peeking anyways. It kind of depends on who you're playing against. But you can either like pressure the door by like just trapping it off, or by single deading on their sniper if he's like the peeking kind, you know? Yeah, I'm sure you know what I mean. Like where they'll just like peek anyways. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, they're just like oblivious. So. Yeah, and anytime you have banner as well, like you should like yell your soldier like blow that shit, and you guys all walk out and you shoot cart or you shoot slope and all that. That's the biggest thing, is like everybody just needs to be involved in like stuff like that. It's not necessarily like when I say 9-man things, like that doesn't mean like 9-man the same place. I mean like fight as 9. So like 9 people are involved in a fight when it's going on, instead of like random other little fights or people taking like 2v3s or 1v1s randomly. Because that happens a lot. And if you clean up on that, then like your team will do a lot better, guaranteed. Otherwise, like I like straight up just like play here. Honestly, in tiles, if I'm gonna single dead on anyone, it's gonna be people in tiles a lot of the time, especially if it's their sniper. Whoa, my god. Um, but like I'm gonna be like pressuring their sniper in tiles a lot of the time. So, no, I haven't done that. I've gotten juggled out and fallen down here and died though. That happened in one of my matches. It was tough. But yeah, like basically you just play out here. If you don't have to shoot cart or their sniper dies, then like don't worry about tiles as much and focus cart if it's being pushed. But otherwise, like cart is generally your priority as demo just because you can spam around it when your team can't. So that's it, I guess. Actually, okay. The other thing I'll say is that like if you lose pub spot, for example, but you have Uber or you need to come out and shoot cart, just come out like this way and come out bottom left and like play around here. So especially if you have Uber, like if you can take an Uber through bottom left and be able to shoot cart here, then just do that. So I can't really think of anything else at the moment, but that's I kind of like yapped for a while, so. I don't know if you like have any questions for defense or anything else, I guess. Okay. Low key. I'm kind of tired. Yeah. I'm down. I can like watch the Steel one like tomorrow, honestly. Like I wouldn't mind if you like really wanted me to watch it. Like I'm fine to, but like I mean you don't have to cancel your scrims if it, oh, you had to, sorry. Oh, okay. I think I would be. I don't think we're scrimming at all tomorrow. Oh wait, no, sorry. I can't do 9:30. That's when like yeah, that's like when the cups is. Because usually the matches were at 8, so I thought I would be free, but yeah, I could probably do after that though if you wanted. Okay.